Hi everyone, I'm Zach from Porsche Center Calgary, and today I'm here with our 2013 Panamera Turbo. This vehicle comes in GT Silver with a black full leather interior, and then it's equipped with a 4.8 liter turbocharged V8 in it that's putting out 500 horsepower. The car has just over 77,000 kilometers on it, and in terms of reconditioning, we had to do a number of different things. Most notably, the rear spoiler assembly had to get replaced, along with the new horn, driver's front seat belt, and then we also had to replace the central front air vents in the vehicle too. As far as brake and tire life goes, it's going to have plenty of both. The brake pads have 6 millimeters of life up front with 8 millimeters of life in the rear, and the tires are actually brand new, so you're going to be getting a number of seasons out of those to go here. In terms of the actual equipment on the vehicle, it is very well optioned. Most notably, the sport package comes on the car. That's going to include all of your major kind of dynamic, sportier driving options on it. So that's going to be your sport exhaust system. So if you do want to have the ability to open and close the valve on that exhaust, you can do that just so you can get that throatier noise. It's going to come with your sport chrono package. Typically for Porsche, you're always going to have either your normal or sport mode in it. The sport mode, it's just increasing how responsive your vehicle is going to be slightly, along with if you do have either PASM or your PDCC suspension in it, you can stiffen up that suspension too. But this car with that chrono is going to come with the Sport Plus mode. Essentially, that's kind of best described as a track mode. So it's keeping your RPMs really high. You're always in a lower gear. That way, whenever you're coming out of corners, you're going to be right where you have all your power and torque, and you kind of can accelerate straight out of them. And then on top of that, it's going to also stiffen up your suspension all the way, and kind of one of the most exciting features that it gives you is going to be the ability to use your launch control. Essentially, once your engine's warmed up and you're in that Sport Plus mode, you can go left foot down on the brake, right foot pedal to the metal, hold it down until it revs up to about 5,000 RPM and hits the rev limiter. Once that hits there, you can just drop the brake, hold down the accelerator, and off you go. And then lastly, that Sport Chrono is also going to give you the ability to do time trials on the vehicle, which can always be fun, especially if it does see a little bit of track use. Going on with that Sport package on the vehicle, the car's going to come with your PDCC, so that's going to be your Porsche Dynamic Chassis Control, rather than PASM, which is just few adjustable dampers, so where you either have your normal, firm, or firmer suspension. PDC, it is like that, but it's going to be more infinitely adjustable through electronic dampers rather than, like I said, just the 3 different positions. So that is a fantastic option to have, really. You really do notice it keeping the vehicle flat in the corners. Car's also going to come equipped with your PTV and the PTV Plus, which includes your rear differential lock. Essentially, what your PTV is your Porsche torque vectoring. And whenever you're going around corners, if you're taking a right-hand corner, that rear right, passenger side brake, I should say, it's going to drag a little bit, which is going to help you kind of get around that corner a little bit quicker. Just makes that drive a little bit more dynamic once again. Moving on towards your Premium Plus package, that's going to include all of your core features that you want in the vehicle. That's going to be stuff like your adaptive cruise control. So on top of being able to set the speed of the vehicle, you can also set a following distance on it, as well as your 4-zone climate control, park assist. In this car, that just means you're going to have the rear backup camera and the parking sensors all the way around it. And then on top of that, you're going to have sunshades in the rear for any passengers you may have in the vehicle. Continuing on with the options list, car's also going to come with your thermally and noise insulated glass. Essentially, that's going to be your dual pane glass with a layer of gas in between. Main point is to reduce road noise, and it's also going to better insulate the car whenever you're in warm or cold weather. And then it also does help cutting down the UV rays that are able to make it through the glass, if that's an important option for you. Continuing on, you're going to have your 20-inch 911 Turbo 2 wheels. So those obviously look quite nice on the vehicle. And then you're going to also have your blind spot warnings on the vehicle, as well as a number of different carbon fiber trims on the vehicle. So the main trim along your doors, dash, is all going to be carbon fiber, along with the actual trim on your door sills when you hop into the car, and the carbon fiber steering wheel as well. And then to top off that option list, it's going to come equipped with your Burmeister sound system. If you haven't heard the Burmeister before in our vehicles, it sounds fantastic. It is a noticeable step up above the Bose sound system. I mean, the Bose is great, but it's kind of bringing that 8 out of 10 in terms of sound quality to a 10 out of 10. So obviously a very nice option to have. But everyone, appreciate your time. Thanks so much for watching. And of course, you're more than welcome to drop in and come see this vehicle in person. These videos never do them justice. And until then, see you next time. Thanks so much.